And we are underway. First chest is only 10 arrows. Nothing too useful yet.
Not yet. Can't really do any damage to the guards inside the castle without the bow.
Got a map check. There's a pedestal on not a pedestal, a crystal on Tower Hera. Was a 5-6 on Eastern Palace.
Yep, and it looked like Desert was also a crystal as well. So we got 2 crystals in the light world, and the uncle's bringing the hammer.
Oh boy, this is gonna be very exciting to watch.
It's always nice to start your seat off with tempered weapon damage right away. Hammer's just a nice item to have right away as well, because certain locations that you might forget about, single locations such as Peg Cave or even the Thieves Town Big Chest. So hopefully the runner, that makes everything easier for the runners going forward.
Yeah, very much so, as we're now into the castle. Oh boy, we got Quake. Though not too useful yet, but it's nice to have a medallion this early in the game.
Yeah, definitely. Just in case for the for Turtle Rock and Misery Mire, so that's already a 33% chance that the runners have what they need to enter right away.
Oh man.
Gotta go fast. That's the boots.
What is with this castle? They're giving us all the good items.
Hype Castle for sure. Nice hammer dash strats there by the OK guy to get a quick shot in on the ball and chain guard.
Without a doubt, this is going to make the escape sequence way quicker than normal.
Yeah, especially because it looks like Zelda has a pair of boots herself, because she's keeping pace pretty well.
I mean, she's a little delayed, but she comes back, right?
And I just noticed that Old Man Sunshine is in fact using the Old Man sprite, so respect and shout out to him for that.
Yeah, he tends to run that sprite. Anyway, we're now in the back of Escape.
Looks like just a pack of bombs there in the dark part of the sewers.
Yep, and since we got bombs, we can check the chest right now. Oh, even then we can still bonk the rock, the wall, and without even just spend a single bomb on it. And that's a fire rod.
Oh my goodness, Hype Castle for sure. 10 out of 10 Hype Castle. That's all I'm saying. Hype Rule Castle.
We got the flawed star over here, and it's the okay guy. So if that, the escape sequence is done. 15 seconds faster than the normal 6 minutes that you get without that you would normally do without the boots.
Yeah, definitely all the runners made really good time getting out of there, utilizing that hammer and boots really well.
So the okay guy immediately gonna check the bonk rocks. Oh! That's a power glove.
Yeah, great play, and it looks like Etium and Old Man Sunshine are going to be doing the exact same thing, so this seat is just wide open right now.
And we're just a moon part away from Dark World access. I couldn't really catch what that was on the Lumberjack Cave, but the okay guy now into the Lost Woods picks up 20 rupees.
Yeah, I missed the check all times as well. Kind of looked maybe like it could have been a shield on the ledge.
Yeah, it looks like chat's saying that this is a shield, so unless they really want a mirror shield, they're not gonna get that anytime soon.
Yeah, I can't imagine that being something that any of these runners will need to get through, since they're all very good.
But enough bickering about that. Time to go to Kakariko.
Yeah, it looks like most of our runners are following each other's footsteps. They're all hitting up the Lost Woods and then going into Kakariko, which honestly, with all the items available, is a good play.
Yeah, this is pretty much routine. Got 10 bombs in one of the chests there.
And it looks like a very convenient 300 rupees in Blind's house here. That way the bottle vendor and any of the other stuff around the area for quick money is taken care of. Just a couple, 100 short for Zora money.
About 70 something. 71.
Math is really hard.
I don't blame you. Anyway, the okay guy is now into the Kakariko well. Getting more money. Book of Badura. That'll be handy.
Yeah, with book, boots, and fire source, desert is full completable now and can't be locked by anything. So that could be an early crystal for some of our runners.
Very much so. Okay. A magic sack inside the chicken hut.
Yeah, real convenient find right there. Showing off a little knowledge there. The okay guy powdering the old lady for a fairy. And it looks like we're getting an early ped check from Etium. with that book in hand.
Kind of strange this early in the game, but just some couch cash. But speaking of, we got the OK guy turning in the bats this pretty early in the game too. It's a good chunk of cash from the bat.
Just some bombs up on the library, so with all the bombs that have kind of been coming out of chests and dropping for our runners, I doubt anyone's going to be bonking those off.
Yeah, very much so.
And
Looks like Seto is... Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, I was just going to say, it looks like there's a heart container up on race game, and I imagine, even though we only got 4 hearts for our runners, I imagine that everyone's going to be passing that up to save some time.
Doesn't hurt to have protection, though. Seto is gonna... So it gets his big chunk of cash from the bats. With the OK guy now going into the South Shore. It's quite 8 possible checks.
Yep, and Old Man Sunshine's heading into Mini Moldarm Cave with a piece of heart, a heart container, a piece of heart, another piece of heart, and 300 rupees, so love and money.
Hey, at least it gives something, at least hammers on the fact that we're getting a lot of pay for doing some very small things.
Ooh, looks like an unfortunate death for the OK guy. I don't think it was intentional.
No, I don't think it was either.
And Ice Rod Cave coming up short with just another piece of heart, so our runners will be healthy once they check the South Shore, which it looks like Seto's heading there as well, and Etiem's right behind.
Mm-hmm. So, right now, if they so chose, they can head up into Zora just by fake flippering, and then get the Hobo. They can't go into the Waterfall Cave because they don't have the Moon Pearl. But they can turn in Zora.
Yep, with all those 300s, everyone has the money for that, and it looks like Seto's heading into Desert Palace right now, which is a crystal. Also on ledge was just a pack of arrows.
Oh, okay, we got a float inside Desert Palace. So it seems like the Tower Hera is fire locked. Won't be a big issue because we got the fire rod this early.
Yeah, most of the time that hint would probably be very helpful, but that early fire rod makes it almost useless.
Okay,
3 of our runners... Oh, sorry. Go.
Okay, so apparently I take back what I said about we not having the moon pearl for the waterfall cave, but that's the moon pearl right there.
Yes, and with the hammer and the power glove, that's Dark World access. So this seat is wide open for our runners.
And Seto is heading straight for Mamolus right now. Well, the okay guys can take a look at Sarasula's hut. Money and love.
There's Old Man Sunshine getting his moon pearl from the right side of Desert Palace, obtaining their Dark World access.
And Seto is going to take on our first boss, Mamolus.
Missing a couple of those fire rod shots, but doing a great job with the hammer.
Yeah, hammer's a good secondary option. So it's going to be a little bit careful. He's just on one heart. It takes care of Lemos without a hitch.
Yeah, very nice secondary work with that hammer. I know that the short range and the hitbox on the hammer makes those guys a little bit tough, especially because they launch out them rocks when they close. But that's our first crystal at around 1750 for Seto, and our other runners are right on their tail.
Yep, Seto 1097 has drawn first blood. Looks like just a pack of bombs over on Agina's cave.
Ooh, an unfortunate death for Old Man Sunshine at Landmole is with that hammer.
Yikes. But Seto is going to activate the flute.
Exactly, and that makes getting back to that boss pretty quick. So, not a total loss. Only won't lose too much time.
Very much so. And I don't know what to say, but the goose is now loose.
Yes, the duck is a muck. Get your salutes in chat for Link's national anthem, the Link to the Past national anthem, as we have our second flute being activated by Old Man Sunshine.
Seems like Seto is going to be going into the village of outcasts. Potentially open up Thieves Town.
Yeah, I like this play heading straight into Dark World, and Etium had a really nice fight with the Fire Rod and blitzed through Land Molas.
Oh, Thief Sound is a green pendant. And Pod being the second 5/6.
The runners might opt to get those 4 chests in Thieves Town just because they're basically free and quick. But we'll see if they decide to continue to go farther in as Seto heads into Skullwoods.
I don't see anything wrong with this.
No, I think it's a good play with the Fire Rod. It's completable. Well, actually, I take that back. He needs a sword to open up the curtain.
Yeah, that's true.
Getting a Hype Cave check up on Etium's side, even though Hype Rule Castle wins the day, in my opinion.
Yeah. And really, this game hasn't really brought much to the table for quite a number of seasons. Well, I say that and we get our first sword.
And it's always nice having that dedicated weapon, so decent cave, not too bad.
Yeah, but it's never gonna beat out the legendary castle sequence that we got.
And Desert having Flute and Moon Pearl was loaded as well, so just all these early plays are going well for our runner.
It looks like Edium is on his way to the pyramids. Just a 20 on the desert on the pyramid ledge.
Yeah, and I like that check because once the flute gets activated, probably never really have any reason to come over this way since access to Eastern and Pod will be so easy. So I like getting these out of the way.
Smart move from Edium. And while he's here, Edium might as well take a look at the catfish.
And Seto in the bottom of Skullwoods there grabbed half magic, so as well as Old Man Sunshine, so that'll come in handy for both of them, especially with that Fire Rod.
Good find. Just a 20.
It looks like OK Guys coming around the southern route to Kakariko, and Stumpy just had a heart container, and then he'll be checking out the digging game, see what we got there.
This is gonna be pretty interesting. The OK guy is using the super speed to make the digging game a lot more quicker. Although it was just only 20 rupees, so.
All right, and then it looks like there was a heart container from the chess game on Seto's side, so this is a pretty healthy seed.
Very much so.
And as the OK guy activates his flute, that'll be flute for all 4 of our players. And with boots, everyone's going to have good overworld movement, and it looks like another heart container for Seto in the Village of Outcasts.
And I believe that looked like Sankheart. Even more love as we get into Thieves Town.
And with that Moon Pearl, Edium sets up the Water Walk glitch and checks Lake Hylia Isle. Looks like there was just a big 20 on there. And gonna be heading over to Hobo.
Oh, to point out something in chat, Seto got 2 pieces of heart, so that pretty much brought him up to full health.
Also, shout out to that Anti-Fairy sprite for Seto, because that was Cadillac from Chrono Trigger.
Oh, okay, so we picked up the Infinity Gauntlet. That's the Tidesmith. And Seto is gonna make he's gonna pretty much get the heck out of here by Death Warbin.
Yeah, I don't blame Seto one bit. Getting great value out of that Thieves Town dip.
And Seto is now looking. He's gonna get his 20 from the digging game. But he's gonna find out that it's 20.
Right, and Etium's going up to Zora. Saw on Zora's Ledge there was just a heart container. And let's see what the what kind of life lesson we get.
Just some small money.
Yeah, that's a terrible return on investment. 500 for 5.
Maybe it's a sign that you should probably spend less. So Edium, what he's gonna do is get the old man just to the staircase.
And while Etium's doing that dark room, it looks like Seto's taking Jeremiah back to his dwarven home.
We'll see what the they will provide for us. Some fletchlings.
Yes.
And Edium picks up the single arrow from the old man.
And that's, while it's not good getting that item, it's good if you find a unique item hint, because that's one of the trolley items that's in that pool.
Oh! There's a battle on Spectacle Rock. And inside it, there's only 50 rupees, but he will take a look at the hint. Adventures in Skull Woods. We had already established that.
Yeah, Seto and Old Man Sunshine both have their half magic already, so that's new knowledge for Edium, so might come in handy. But it's it's just a safety item, really.
Yeah.
However, the OK guy and Etium heading into Skull Woods with the sword, so they'll be able to complete it, whereas Seto and Old Man Sunshine weren't able to on their first dive. So,
Yeah. No, this is a pendant dungeon, so... Although, admittedly, you can still find something of value in there. Even if it is a pendant dungeon.
Yep, that's right. I didn't even notice that was a pendant dungeon. I'm way behind.
That was fine. Old Man Sunshine and Salem following pretty much identical paths as they're gonna grab their first sword.
As the OK guy is using hammer strats on Mothula. And it looks like Sunshine's heading over to Pod. So we'll get our first look at Pod, and ooh, the OK guy takes an unfortunate death to the Moth.
Yikes. Though then again, this is a pendant dungeon, so. But it looks like the OK guy is opting to fight again.
Yep, and I believe half magic was in this chest, so with the fire rod and half magic, that'll make Moth a lot easier for him to fight him if he decides to go tackle him again.
Yep.
As Sunshine is paying the extortionist Kiki for entrance into a fight to the death.
Now they can't clear it just yet. They're gonna need the bow eventually to clear this dungeon. An OK guy is now on his second attempt against Mothula.
And it looks like Seto is fluting over to Meyer area. I'm going to check the shed and maybe get some information on what medallion is needed. And it looked like Quake to get into Meyer.
Very handy. Idiom takes an unfortunate death against Mothula. Well, the OK guy takes up Mothula.
The boots are in the castle. Thank you, Palace of Darkness, for that rousing hint.
Very, very riveting.
And the king has some mushrooms in his tomb, so we know what they were into.
Yes, very much so.
And it's nice because I believe all of our runners have already used powder to check the bat, so they can just flute over to the witch and get that quick check, that single location check out of the way.
Very, very nice. Oh, okay. We pick up the King of Samaria over on the OK guy's screen.
Old Man Sunshine collecting their first shield from the Harmless Hellway.
Old Man
And
Sunshine's
Moth
on
is... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Old Man Sunshine's on a half a heart, so he's gonna be very careful.
Yeah, and I was going to say Mothula was being super rude to Edium and just living up on those top spikes.
Yeah, whenever someone takes a, whenever you inflict damage and they go up in those top spikes, it's just gonna negate it. It negates the entire attack. So gotta be very cautious. And Edium goes down yet again, or just again. Unfortunate. It looks like Edium is gonna be out of there.
Yeah, sometimes if a boss has your number, it's good to just walk away for a second. And with all the other options available to them, I don't disagree with this play.
So I guess for now, we're pretty much taking identical paths. Probably the OK guy might, if he decides to go complete Thieves Town, or well, at least go through the rest of Thieves Town, which looks like he will. And instead of finding out that there's some cache in Hookshot Cave, doesn't really say much, but yeah, just not really much to say about that.
Right, with all those other chests, it could be anything in there. And I missed it on Seto's side, but it looked like the mushroom only had a pack of bombs, so nothing big there. As there were some nice bomb strats there by Seto to beat down on those penguins to get that chest in Ice Palace.
The OK guy not opting to look at the hints that's on there.
I believe that was just some bombs in Mimic Cave off of the Thieves Town hint, and also on Seto's side, one of the hints was that the big key for Meyer is on the Firelock side, so that's really good information if Meyer becomes a go mode situation.
Very, very good. And the OK guy grabbing his shield. The big key chest, the big chest.
And just a joke hint on Old Man Sunshine's side from Eastern Palace. as the OK guy steps into the blind fight. So blind only seem to have the green pendant and a compass, so maybe the green pendant can turn into anything, but otherwise we know that that fight was almost useless just because the pedestal was checked by a couple of our runners, and I believe there's only couch cash on there.
Yes, that is correct. Though he did pick up a hook shot. I don't know where he got that. Or he got it. It looks like he got it off a blind.
Yeah, I must have missed that then.
I must have missed that too.
It looks like the hook shot was in the cell, as we're going to see Etienne grab that right now. So great call on both of these runners deciding to dive deep into a pendant dungeon.
Yeah, this is what I say time and time again. Don't possibly. This is what I say time and time. Don't skip out on a pendant dungeon. You'll find something pretty valuable.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm barring a hint with a lot of knowledge. I always choose to go left side swamp as well. Just feel like I get burned more on taking gambles than I save time. So good play by both of these. As blind goes down for Edium in a very nice fight there as well.
Smooth, smooth, smooth.
And even though I was talking about my love of left side swamp, the hint in Ice Palace just said that there's some bombs in a heart container, so I imagine that our runners will be skipping out on that.
Good hit to find. As the OK guy is gonna look at Paradox Cave. Not really much of value, but there's a can of burn us, so there's that.
Yeah, I think the only thing that does for our runners at this point is it puts Spike Cave into logic, since we haven't found the cape yet, so...
Right. And it also enables the laser bridge.
Yes, that's correct, as Seto's stepping into fighting Cold Stare. And Old Man Sunshine is dipping into Mire.
I can see I can see this. Get that out of the way, and while you're right here with Quake in your hands.
Yeah, the only thing that's gonna unfortunately stop Old Man on this part is lacking the Cane of Samaria coming off of the Maw.
As the OK guy finding out that the Ether Tablet is just a heart container.
Seto taking it nice and safe on this fight with the fighter sword and one puff left.
Smart move. And the OK guy is going to have a little bit of a coffee break. Though Seto has to be a little bit careful here. He's down to half a heart. Oh, Seto takes an unfortunate death.
Seto was doing a great job there. That was just unfortunate for them.
The OK guy realizing that does not have the magic mirror. He was looking to mirror out, but does not have it, so gonna take the normal way.
Just a big 20 from the big chest in Hera.
And Seto is going to be on his way to Eastern Palace. It's gonna, and the OK guy is going to Death Warp out of there.
And it looks like Old Man Sunshine's deciding to check the back end of Thieves Town, which is good for them because we know that that hook shot is up in the cell chest.
Smart decision by Old Man Sunshine, and as the OK guy is gonna go into Spiral Cave and see what he can find there. Just 50 rupees.
ATM also checking out the tablet there, finding out that it's just a heart container. So best time to do it because probably never be back here this way.
Oh, the OK guy grabbing the Master Sword off of Super Bunny Cave. Instead of finding out that we found pretty much a joke kit.
So one of the hints in Hera that the OK guy skipped was there's a glove in Thieves Town, which everyone knows at this point. So good skip.
Yeah, good call from the OK guy.
Money, piece of heart, arrows, and a big 20 in hookshot cake.
Not too valuable, but seems like the OK guy found something on the floating islands. Well, I think he did. I don't know. Doesn't seem like he found much, as he's pretty much out of there. Oh, he doesn't have mirror. Yeah, that makes sense. But it seems like he had found something on the floating islands. as the OK guy is into Spike King. There's a blue mail from that particular chest. And finding out that it's a bottle on the floating island.
Which I believe is the first bottle that we've seen, so could potentially come into play later on, depending upon if Sick Kid is holding any.
We found a bottle over on Spectacle Rock.
And it looks like Turtle Rock is going to require ether to get in, so we're still looking for that medallion. As the old man just gets by blind with a quarter heart and a nice finish to that fight, collecting their green pendant.
Smooth moves. Tarantula giving us some love.
And at this point, I'm thinking that Meyer is probably going to end up leading to the mirror or maybe the flippers, because I believe that Old Man Sunshine has gone through everything in Palace of Darkness that wasn't bow-locked, and they've also checked Eastern, so I think that's what we're looking for right now, is a deeper dip into Meyer.
So it'll be a very smart strategy for Old Man Sunshine, as he's gonna grab 300 rupees from the Magic Bats.
As both of our runners on the right are getting different life lessons from different fish at the same time, with just 5 rupees coming from Zora and that big 20 coming from the catfish.
What generous people. Fish. Things.
It looks like 3 of our runners are checking out Pod at the same time, while Old Man is checking out the east side of Death Mountain. Also, as we get to about an hour into the run and we have our runners tracing over steps that they've already done, Make sure you follow each one of these runners. They're putting on a show for us on this Monday night, and putting on a good one at that.
Yeah, without the runners, we wouldn't be here.
And it looks like the OK guy's trying to do a hover over to this chest.
Oh, almost had it. Oh my such, I find out that the tab is just a heart container.
And it looks like third time is not the charm on the hover attempts from the OK guy.
Unfortunate.
It looks like just a key in the map in the dark room here. Thanks to Edium for lighting up that torch so we could see. Appreciate you.
Very smart of the mechanics.
Couple pause buffers on the bomb jump on the OK guy's side, but nice execution there.
Impressive work from the OK guy.
Oh, and it looks like the big key was in the dark room leading to the mirror inside the Palace of Darkness. What a great grab.
Nice work from the OK guy.
The OK guy doing a quick mirror over to Eastern Palace to check out what's there as Etium is checking out what the mushroom gives. And Seto is getting a late check on the Ice Rod Cave, but it's nice and easy with the flute. And the old man's making his run through the Spiral Cave, which I believe was just 50 rupees.
That is correct.
Looks like Seto's using that early Quake Medallion to take a dip into Mire, see what's going on in there.
Smart move from Seto.
And I don't know if we've seen this yet, but Etiem's checking out what's in the lunchbox.
Just 5 rupees.
Stealing the man's lunch money. Very rude.
Yeah, shame on you, Etienne.
As Etienne makes a nice fake flipper to head over into Ice Palace.
Smart move. So we're gonna need to find the flippers eventually, because Swamp Palace is required.
Yeah, absolutely. Flippers and the Canis Maria is troubling some of our runners right now, for sure. And with the Crystal Trinex, we're still looking for that Ice Rod.
Yeah. Eventually we're gonna need Ether to even open up Turtle Rock.
That's a very good point.
So, what they possibly what they're gonna possibly do from this situation now?
It looks like OK Guy is going to be checking out Graveyard Ledge, potentially see with that mirror, you know, some locations have opened up. Also, K45 or south of Grove. So, you know, potentially something could be in one of those spots. Or
There's also
oh, sorry.
There's also Sick Kick, because now that the OK Guy has a mirror. Oh, okay, never mind. We hit the flippers. Oh, that's
Yeah.
Swamp Palace available to the runners.
Yeah, that flippers are a great find right there in the Graveyard Ledge.
But so now we're probably all we need to do now is find the Ether and the Ice Rod. Oh, and the boat too.
Right, and with them flippers opening up Swamp Palace and quite a few items in there, you know, could be the play.
So if the OK guy wants to, he grab the bottle and then open up Sick Kid and check that.
And it looks like Seto came up with the lamp, which I'm guessing was in Meyer.
The OK guy is just gonna grab he's gonna find out that the cat bitch just gives a 20 and he's mirroring out of there.
And fortunately for Old Man Sunshine, looks like they're heading back into Skull Woods. So hopefully, if they can get through Mothula, they'll be picking up their Canis as well.
And it looks like the OK guy is gonna open up Meyer for himself.
It looks like the big key is in the iced tea room, so that'll make traversing and getting that big chest a little bit easier. As Old Man Sunshine heads into the Mothula fight with quite a few hearts and half magic in the fire rod.
That's interesting. Seto forfeited the race. I don't know what happened. It caused him to forfeit.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either, but fortunately for Old Man Sunshine, gets that kill on Mothula, grabs their cane, and it looks like Etium's beating down on Cold Stare. Had him nicely in the corner there for a second, but they managed to spread out. Nice double hit there with the spin slash, and Etium takes down Cold Stare. And gets the silvers. That's nice.
Nice work. The OK guy is gonna be looking into the cutscene chest.
And I believe that we've seen that the big key is actually up in the top room, so just a long cutscene for them.
The OK guy can only do so much. Or no, wait, never mind. You can't take on Vitreous with block strats, or possibly charge strats.
Yeah, we'll see. Without the bow, it's going to be an interesting fight. But I imagine maybe Cane of Burnish strats. As the OK guy heads into the Vitreous fight, and we're getting some Master Sword spins on the little eye.
That's an effective strategy.
Yes, especially with all them hearts and blue mail, and then Cane of Burner to finish him off. And nice poke strats on the eye.
The OK guy doing a lot of good show off. And down goes Vitreous.
Yeah, that was a very nice fight from the OK guy. And grabbing the Ice Rod, very nice.
Wow. Okay then.
And especially with that mirror in hand, we're going to get a quick check of the checkerboard cave from the OK guy. As Old Man Sunshine steps up to fight Land Molas.
Oh, the OK guy making a great decision. Grabs the bow.
That's an amazing find for the OK guy. Now the only thing that they're looking for is the Ether Medallion to get through and smash through Turtle Rock. And it looks like Etium's heading in the right direction, going back to beat down on Mothula to check and then eventually get their Cane of Samaria from the Skullwoods big chest. The lamp was in Mire Flying Tilt. And technically, so by the logic, pod was a required double dip because you're supposed to get the lamp from Meyer, which then puts the dark maze room into logic, then having to go get the mirror from the big chest. Oh my goodness, and there's Ether on the Bollock side of pod. And that, at, if I'm not mistaken, is go mode.
At 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 58 seconds. Okay, guy fired on all cylinders right here.
And Etium gets revenge on the moth. That fire-locked Meyer hint was just there's something sharp in pod, which means a sword, but I believe our runners have already gotten that, if I'm not mistaken. As we get into the turtle party room with the OK. And a nice bomb jump set up there by Etium to get there, Canis and Maria.
And the OK guy is onto the Helmus Arcane. And down goes the Helmus Arcane.
Yeah, really clean fight there by the OK guy. And the OK guy with that mirror from pod being able to use it nicely to just chain that right into an Eastern Palace dip.
And the good news is that he can full clear this. Although the OK guy does not have silver arrows, I think this will be like less of an issue for him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the OK guy does or used to do a lot of NMG, so Silverless Armos is right up his alley.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward. I'm looking forwards into the Ganon fight. He might actually employ some probably a Master Sword strats coming up, unless he finds a Temper Sword.
As Old Man Sunshine is giving us some Cana Burner strats on Vitreous as well, with the Master Sword spins on the little eye. And we get bomb strats up on Etium's side as the OK guy sets up for the kill on Armos Knight. A very nice kill there. Hammer strats on the Big Eye by Etium. And spins and slashes. Anything to get him down. Very nice job by Etium locking the Big Eye Vitreous in the corner there and getting their nice rod.
As the OK guy is gonna make his trek into the Ice Palace.
And we'll see, I imagine that OK guy here is just going to go mode Ice Palace because the only thing at this point that he could be really looking for would be silvers and another sword upgrade, but we know that silvers are on Cold Stare, so he'll end up getting those anyways.
Yeah, this is gonna be really nice for the OK guy to see.
Having a little bit of trouble with this bomb jump or hover jump, but getting it on the 4th try nice and easy.
Good work.
And Old Man having that lamp for the dark maze is going to make this much easier for them. So they're going to make their way around and end up getting their mirror as well. As the OK guys about to step into their Cold Stare fight.
While Old Man Sunshine is climbing up the mountain, potentially looking for the ether or something similar. Looks like he's gonna pick up that bottle. He thinks the ether is on ticket.
Yeah, I don't hate that check by them, and then routing in with the other mirror checks down off the mountain will work well, even though we know the bottle doesn't matter, but they'll end up getting their flippers as well. And the OK guy had a stellar fight against Cold Stare, keeping him locked in the corner and beating him down really quick for their 5th crystal.
Excellent work.
And the OK guy will be our first runner in the swamp, and they'll be go moding that, skipping the left side, and just running straight back to give a beat down to Argus. And Old Man Sunshine will be picking up their bow here with a nice checkerboard cave check.
And the OK guy is heading into Swamp Palace.
It looks like Etium's going to be getting their mirror out of pod now, which will be a great thing for them.
I'm thinking about it for a little bit.
Yeah, I believe that Etium came through here without the lamp, so maybe they didn't realize they picked up that big key, and that's perhaps why they skipped out on that big chest, which is unfortunate, but they got it now, so they'll be getting their checks in soon from your lock locations. Etium took a moment on the map deciding where to go with their newly acquired mirror, and it looks like they're heading over to Checkerboard Cave, which, as we know, is the right call. So good play by Etium there.
And the OK guys are going to take on Argus now.
And Old Man Sunshine is taking their second go at Vitreous with dash strats. And that one silver arrow getting a clean kill on Argus and getting 10 arrows in return.
Well, all they really have to do now is go through Turtle Rock, and we're on our way.
Old Man Sunshine getting revenge on Vitreous, giving them a couple extra slashes there, collecting their Ice Rod. And I imagine OK Guy here will be checking some chests along the way, hoping maybe for Tempered Sword, but otherwise it's going to be running through this as fast as they can. As Old Man Sunshine trades in that bottle for the sick kids' allowance and life savings.
So, if I'm Old Man Sunshine, I would probably be questioning where the heck those things are.
The flippers?
Yeah, the flippers.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't a bad play. He's going to be able to get Pod and Eastern out of the way with that bow in hand. After not finding those there, might consider checking out some of the mirror locked locations, since at that point, ice would be out of logic. So this is a good play.
As the OK guy is now inside Turtle Rock.
As Etiem's beaten down on King Helmasaur with that hammer, breaking the shield off. It's going to be taking out those silver arrows and getting that single shot in and taking the king down. And I'm glad Etiem decided to go back here into Pod, because I believe that the Ether Medallion was here on the Bolok side, which will allow them access to Turtle Rock. So good play by them as well. Oh, nice. And Etiem pulls a Tempered Sword out of that chest inside a Pod.
Nice.
As Old Man Sunshine sets up to kill Armos. Unfortunately, that last one raged on him, but no big deal. Very easy kill with 7 arrows remaining, so good Armos Knight kill by Old Man Sunshine there. Being in go mode, OK guy is going to be skipping Mimic Cave. I don't blame him.
It's still a good decision out of the way because there was some cash over on that Mimic Cave. And silver arrows on Armos Knights by Etiem is a really quick fight. Knocks him down real easy. Good use to get the fairy there to get that health refill, as the OK guy is getting ready to step into his Trinex fight.
Nice backdoor hammer strats on the firehead. The ice, unfortunately, slicks up the floor.
This won't be a problem for the OK guy, though.
Oh, and unfortunately, it looks like Etienne might be heading towards Turtle Rock instead of checking some of those mirror locations. So that full clear that they'll probably end up doing searching for the flippers might take some of their time. As the OK guy gets into the second phase of Trinex, and with hammer hits, gets them down and collects their 7th crystal.
I don't know about you, but I feel like playing a game today.
Please explain this game to me.
So this is the Big Key guessing game. Inside Ganon's Tower, there are 22 different chests inside the basement of the first half, or whatever you want to call it, from 1 to 22. Put your guess in this chat where you think the Big Key might actually be.
And while the OK guy is going to be entering Ganon's Tower, Old Man Sunshine got that nice kill on Armos Knight, on King Helmasaur. What's your guess for the Big Key, Professor?
I usually say random room. If it goes, if they go left then right, then that's usually around like 11, 12, 13, somewhere around those lines.
Yeah, I also like guessing random room, but I'll just go with something different. I'm gonna say Big Key's in tile room, so that's my guess.
You're so cruel. First 2 chests, and we found red mail, second chest, lawn with a heart piece.
Ooh, and unfortunately, Old Man Sunshine is going to be checking Pyramid Fury with the big bomb. And hopefully that's not like the shovel or something like that, sending them on another fetch quest.
I catch it on number 5.
We might see the Swagnet strats on Aga 2, not sure. And it looks like the Pyramid Fairy just had some bombs and 50 rupees. So unfortunately, that's not going to steer Old Man Sunshine in a different direction.
Up comes number 8. Just 20 rupees. Now on to random room. Oh, number 9. Alright, never mind. We're on to number 9. Boomerang. 50 rupees. A heart piece. And 5 rupees.
Yep, the hunt is still on for the Big Key in Ganon's Tower. Let's see what Bob's chest has for us today. Rip Bob. Ooh, and the Big Key on Bob.
Wow. Number 14 is the correct answer. I might butcher this, but 1002 at _4 seems to be our winner. We don't have the leaderboard on, but you get bragging rights.
And I'm pretty sure on the internet, bragging rights are the only thing that matters. So, congratulations.
Oh, it was Phantom Blake with the closest answer of 13. My bad.
Ooh, Cannonball's knocking the OK guy off there, and still just going fast right through. Etienne getting their check on Laser Bridge as the OK guys making their way through the gauntlet, doing nice work on the end. As the OK guy steps into Land Molas 2 with them silver arrows ready to go. Ooh, and unfortunately misses shots on that last one. But gets the kill and is heading farther up the tower. As Etienne is stepping into his Trinex with the Tempered Sword. Doing a real nice job avoiding the head dodge there and heading into the second phase. Yeah, and unfortunately for both Etienne and Sunshine, they're skipping Graveyard Ledge, which is locking Swamp Palace for them with the flippers there. But, you know, taking the statistically better play by checking dungeons that are just item dense. So, just unfortunate turn of circumstances for these two, but still getting crystals, so it's not, you know, still going good in their direction.
Yep.
And Trolldorm 2 goes down as the Old Man Sunshine is heading into their Cold Stare fight. And just a big 20 from that last chest, so no sword hope for the OK guy as he steps into Aga 2.
This won't be a big issue for the OK guy, as he can employ Master Sword strats.
It looks like Etienne is heading over to Graveyard Ledge. They just did a check on Bumper Cave, finding out that it was just a big 20. But then heading over, and they're going to be getting their flipper.
the OK guy takes out Aga 2 and is only about a few more minutes away from completing this seed.
And at 146, with Etienne getting their flippers, as the OK guy steps in to fight Ganon, they are in go mode.
Now, generally, it is more what recommended to have Temper Sword, but if the OK guy only have a Master Sword, I'm pretty sure you can do it just fine. It's only just a bit slower than having Tempered Sword.
Yeah, Master Sword shouldn't be too much of a problem for the OK guy. I know he's pretty seasoned in the rando community.
As the OK guy is now on to Phase 3. Now into Phase 4.
That's one silver. Missing the double there, but no big deal. And that is a dead Ganon, everybody. Get your GGs in chat for the OK guy.
We have bacon. The OK guy has finished in second place with an official SRL time of 1:48:39. GG.
That's very well done to the OK guy in that run. And as his bunny rabbit is holding up the Triforce, Old Man Sunshine is heading into check TR, get through that, as ATM is trying to blast their way through Swamp Palace.
We're going to be joined by the OK guy fairly soon for a post-game interview.
As Etienne stepping into their Argus fight, Tempered Swords just making a mess out of those puffs. And down goes Argus for Etienne, giving them their 7th crystal, being able to enter Ganon's tower.
How is it going, guys?
And we are joined by the OK guy, GG.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I actually messed up and it put me on the right track. It's so weird. I don't understand. Anyway, that was a really cool seed. Everybody's complaining about it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was really, really fun. I mean, Boots and Escape. You can't get much better than that.
Yeah, we pretty much collectively called it the Hype Castle.
Yeah, it was. I sequence broke and screwed myself up. I kept going for that hover clip for the mimic skip in Palace of Darkness, just wasting time. I died a bunch of places. I don't know how I got second. I have no idea. You guys have any questions?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you what seemed to put you ahead on the stream was taking down those pendant dungeons with Canis Maria being in Skull Woods and then Hookshot being up in Thieves Town. Were you just feeling pendant dungeons today, or what was that all?
Well, I had that early book, right? And I was thinking, I want to go and check the Master Sword pedestal, because that's always hype. But then I just kind of put it off until after I had, 2 pendants? No, I had one of the pendants when I went and checked it, I think. I don't know, maybe I checked it before I even went into Skull Woods, I don't know, I had a good feeling about it.
Yeah, and then
go ahead. I was just going to say, going into Eastern and Pod, I wasted a lot of time before I had the bow and all that stuff. I went to the Meyer shed really early, and I, for some reason, didn't think I had the medallion. I got that in the escape, I'm pretty sure. What was it, Quake, I think?
Yes, it was Quake.
Yeah. So I could have went in there the whole time. I just psyched myself out, I guess.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you were trying for that hover and pod to get the that one bowlock chest, and it ended up being a tempered sword. So.
Really? Holy moly. Well, that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, Master Sword Ganon is a pain, but getting those silvers, I think I got those in Swamp, maybe off of Argus. I got them off of a boss.
Yeah, you got off a Cold Stare.
Cold Stare, that's the one. Yeah. I was actually really scared of Cold Stare. I thought I was gonna, because I just kept dying. And I was like, man, I'm gonna die in Ice Palace and have to retrek this whole dungeon. But I didn't. I went and powdered a fairy. Man, all the finishes are coming in at the same time. How did everybody on stream do? Everybody doing pretty well?
Well, Seto had to forfeit, and we don't know exactly why.
Oh, probably family matters. I think that's what he said in the IRC. It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the mirror in Pod was trolling the other runners that we were watching. It took them a minute to get there. I think maybe just, for whatever reason. So then having Pod and Eastern Palace locked behind the bow and checkerboard cave kind of slowed everybody down.
Something that I never do is follow the logic well when I sequence break. I don't follow it backwards. And I actually did that this time with the mirror. When I found the flippers behind King's Tomb, I was like, wait. So I know I'm not going to find certain stuff in Ice Palace or Swamp. I don't even need to worry about those places. I need to do everything else first. I basically knew that Lamp was going to be in Mire. Kind of figured it out. Because that would lead to Mirror, and Mirror would lead to all the other goodies.
Yeah, exactly. That was the other thing that was kind of trolling our other runners was flippers on a Graveyard Ledge there. So That was a good find by you.
I did it wrong, though. I didn't double up King's Tomb and the ledge. I went to King's Tomb, and I was like, what am I doing? I need to go to Dark World. I had the mushroom anyway, so I might as well do Catfish and the Witch and all that stuff while I'm doing King's Tomb ledge. But it all worked out. It was a really fun seed, guys.
Yeah, no, it was a great run by you. It was very fun to watch. Well done.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll have to go back and watch it and see what everybody had to say.
All right, take care.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
No problem.
And that was the OK guy. Once again, good job to him. I believe he got second place, which is excellent. And we got Old Man Sunshine now taking down Trinex, getting into the second phase.
As Eddie M is going to be climbing Ganon's tower. Well, still looking for the big key, but still.
And Etium gets their big Ganon Tower big key from Bob's chest, and they'll be mirroring right out, getting ready to climb that gauntlet. It looks like Old Man Sunshine's gonna give us a check on this tablet. And it just looks like a bunch of squiggles without the book.
Right. Picks up the red boomerang, though.
Etium making good work up the gauntlet here. Gonna powder, get this fairy to go in full health, and the land mollis too. Looks like a bottle of Mountain Dew in the K45 as Etium gets a silver arrow stuck into land mollis and moves on up the tower. And it looks like Old Man is going to be heading in the right direction to grab their flippers.
And he'll be in go mode in just due time.
And we get a nice usage of ether there upon finding the flippers, and a little bit of quake action as well. Etium's beaten down on Trolldorm number 2 and gets through just fine.
Smooth moves.
As we enter Aghanim 2. Nice 2 hits on that first setup. And I apologize for that commentator's curse there, Etium.
Unfortunate.
As Aghanim 2 is taking a dirt nap and Etium's getting ready to go in and fight the bacon with the bacon.
And Old Man Sunshine is into Swamp Palace. Well, first of all, he'll open up the floodgates, then he'll be in Swamp Palace.
Nice job there up in the corner with them tempered spin strats by Etium on Ganon. Getting the torch glitch there, very well done. Unfortunately missing that one arrow, but no big deal. Only 2 left for Etium.
This is another. Just needs one more. And down goes the pig for Etium.
Great finish by Etium there on Ganon. Everybody get your GGs in chat for Etium for finishing up with a time of 2:03:21.
GG, man.
Old Man Sunshine making their way through Swamp, just skipping all the chests, just getting through it as quick as they can, doing a good job.
And we're joined in by Etium. GG.
Hey, GG.
Nice job, Etium. Good race.
Yeah. I could have really crushed the seed if I hadn't died right before Mothra, or on Mothra, and then died again in Pod in the dark room. Because I missed this King of Samaria from Mothra, and then I missed the mirror in Pod. And like, I just had a hunch that there was something on Mothra. After I died twice, I was like, I'll come back later. Didn't turn out to be for a while. But yeah, other than taking those deaths and not coming back, other than that, I'm not unhappy with the way I played.
Hey, you played pretty well.
Yeah, those deaths, just ended up being at the most unfortunate places, but otherwise your execution was pretty solid. So
yeah, I was after those 2 deaths in Mothra, I'm like, okay, I gotta try to catch up. So I was just whipping through the places as fast as I could. But yeah, it still would have been okay if I had got that mirror out of Pod instead of dying in the dark room.
yeah, the mirror was locking a lot with the bow and the flippers, so that was a tough one for sure.
Yeah, this was a tough seed overall, though. Like, Although I don't know, I was still surprised. I think first place was 146, something around there.
Yeah, I with how much and how loaded Hyrule Castle was in Escape there, I thought it might have been a little bit quicker, but you know, with all that stuff right in the beginning there, it sort of slowed down after that.
I don't know. I can't complain about any seed that gives you boots in Escape.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's always nice finding those early.
Yeah.
And as we see Old Man Sunshine entering and opening up Ganon's Tower.
You see, Cedar unfortunately didn't finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe something personal came up and they had to drop, you know.
That happens. I'm still 203, considering what happened, you see that 203 is not too bad. Triple dipped Pod, double dipped Meyer, double dipped Eastern, double dipped Swiftwoods.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good time, you know, especially considering, you know, 2 pendant dungeons were required to get through, you know. So, especially, you know, with that Skullwoods and then Hookshop in the back of Thieves Town and everything being behind Mirror. So, I think it's a respectable time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm lucky I found the bow as quick as I did, because I had a lot of spots that opened up with that mirror, and I was just like, I don't know where to begin now.
No, hitting checkerboard was great because, I mean, you know, you could have walked, you know, K45, you know, you could have did that whole tour. So going for checkerboard was a good call on your part, definitely.
Gambled tile room. Looks like Old Man is doing that as well. Just because how late all the finishes were, I was like, okay. I mean, the seed was kind of bad, but it wasn't that bad. So I guess everyone just got trolled by something different.
Well, I think because logically, Pod was a double dip because you had to get Lamp from Meyer to, you know, so I think that might have stopped people, and then, you know, Graveyard Ledge kind of being out of the way there for flips probably kept people out of Swamp for a little bit.
Yeah, Swamp was the only dungeon I was able to download. Lamp and Meyer is... I've had that a few times. It's kind of icky.
Hey, we found Bombos on Old Man Sunshine's side.
Yeah,
you picked it up too. Yeah, okay, I missed that.
Yeah, I went right side.
Yeah.
Oh no, this thing do full left. Oh. I'll step out and leave you guys to it. Thanks for commentating. Shoutouts to the tracker.
Oh.
Yep, thanks, Edium. GG on your run. Very well done. It was a pleasure watching you.
GG to everyone in the race. Alright, see you later.
See ya. Oh man, sunset now begins the ascent up the tower.
Nice cape strats getting through that spike hallway. I like it. Old man making quick work of these gauntlet rooms. And heads into Land Molas 2 with the silver arrows equipped. And that third arrow, down goes the worms. And honestly, some of those rooms with the Canis Mario, like that one just there, I just love it that you can just one shot and get right through it.
Yeah.
That and probably the double skeleton room in Ice Palace. It just when they pull off, they just look so clean. As Old Man steps into Moldorm 2. Getting that first swipe in. And then a tempered spin to take him down. A good freeze there on that little mini Helmosaur because sometimes it can just throw you right off your dash. And down goes Agatu for Old Man Sunshine. And he'll be getting ready to head into his Ganon.
Smooth.
A little bacon on bacon crime is about to occur. Taking a couple hits from the Trident, but Old Man activates the cape and just starts beating down on him with that tempered sword. Two silver arrows in Ganon so far. And a nice double there to finish it off. Everybody get your GGs in chat for Old Man Sunshine as the pig is dead.
We got bacon.
And by the equipping of Bombos, it might end up being a little extra crispy. I'm not too sure.
Maybe. By the way, Old Man Sunshine has finished in 23rd place with an official SRL time up to 20:25. GG.
GG, Old Man Sunshine. Well done.
Well, let's try. I don't know about you, but all right. We're first gonna have Old Man Sunshine in for an interview. We're gonna get him right now.
Hi.
And we're now joined by Old Man Sunshine. GG.
GG.
Sorry for the long run that was.
No, it's not a problem at all, man. It was such a weird location, kind of for everything to be. when you got that bow, I don't blame you one bit for jumping Eastern and Pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's always hard to tell where these locations are. So if you just happen to choose wrong, you're out of luck.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that's all that really happened because it looked like you were making like the statistically larger item location plays. So it's just unfortunate this time around.
Yeah, it took a few deaths as well, which didn't help a whole lot.
Well, I know I appreciated it. I'm sure everyone in chat did.
I
The
hope so.
medallions and the bombs on flippers. That
I nearly forfeited there, but I noticed pretty much everyone else was taking that much time, so I said, okay, I'll finish it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
2-hour go mode.
Hey, thanks for sticking it out too.
Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, even after that, it was a good gauntlet climb and all that. So you weren't playing bad, like you said. I just think, unfortunately, Graveyard Ledge might have been the last spot that you checked.
Yep, that's how it goes.
So yeah, so how did you feel about starting with the Hype Castle? There's just so much going on in there. Early boots, all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to get those. Yeah, I love early boats, but the more hype items you get, the wider open the seed gets, and now you have to check everywhere.
Yeah,
Although I did seem to intuit that what was it? Skullwoods and Meyer had things. I just couldn't quite execute on it.
Yeah, Moth was giving everybody trouble today. He was just living up on those on the top spikes, so it was kind of hard to down.
Yep. And then me trying to open the back of Skullwoods without a sword. Oops.
Yeah, that's never good.
Yep, I'm just going to pretend this seed never happened and move on. As I'm sure a lot of the racers are.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was definitely some trolley locations there.
Honestly, the Flippers wasn't a trolley location. It just happened to be the last location I checked, so.
Right. Well, because I think we saw 3 bottles, and I believe they were all mirror locked, which was a required double dip in Pod. It was a disaster.
Yeah, and I'm one of the racers that tends to rely on those potions, so that was an extra issue for me. So when I died to Meyer, I went, oh well, I can go get that bottle now. So actually, I think I went into Pod looking for a sword, and I ended up with the mirror. That's how it happened.
Not a bad trade-off, I suppose.
No, not a bad trade-off at all. I was so expecting flippers in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, Etienne did that as well. Did the full clear of TR looking for flips.
So, any closing thoughts?
No, thanks everyone for sticking with me to the end of this. I appreciate it. You guys are great.
Thank you so much, too. So, I think it's about time we wrap this up, don't you think?
Perhaps someone's having mic issues.
Maybe. But, I guess I could just close it right here. I'd like to thank all the runners for going out and having a good time and let's make it the best effort they can with this with this particular seed, I'd like to thank the two runners, the two trackers that provided all the up-to-date action. With that would be Fender Black Eyes and Drosy1, and my co-commentator Hard Reset for providing more commentary towards this particular stream. So with that, yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Until next time, see ya.
GG's everyone.
GG.